What up, assassins? Welcome to this episode of Opportunity Assassins Plays Horizon Zero Dawn. We are on episode 6, and this morning I woke up without any internet connection, so I decided to come into the game and clear up the map. I also bought some maps to the collectibles, like these vantage points, and the metal flowers, and there's some kind of... There's the other ones. Where's the other ones? Ancient vessels, and then the... What's the other one? These guys. The Banuk figures. So, while I did that, I also cleared out two corruption areas down here and got the Tallneck, which revealed the map, of course. Then came up here and cleared out a couple corrupt zones as well. Got some more campfires so that we can fast travel to different areas now. And yeah, so you can see we got a couple side missions that are on the map that I didn't get yet because I didn't want to go through any sort of character moments while you guys weren't watching. So there's a couple areas where I have some places where I can get some side missions. But right now we're going to go to the main quest. We're going to get Aaron at the Palace of the Sun. I think that's what we're going to... Yeah, is that what we're going to do? No, we're not going to do that first. We're going to do the Maker's End quest. Now, there was some audio clip that played it. I don't think it's going to play again as I head up towards the area. But let's see what happens. If it doesn't play, then I'll just sort of fill you in on what it said. So, I gotta head this way. Let's get our magical horsey over here. Some of the corruption zones that I cleared out were quite brutal.
A fork. This must be where Nassan was supposed to check in.
I don't know why she keeps talking about Nassan. I already found Nassan. I did clear Bandit Camp.
How does he know these things? He said Elizabeth Sobek. What kind of name is that?
So yeah, the audio clip, it brought on that guy that hacked into our comms before, and he revealed that the name of the redheaded character that we saw earlier, his name was Elizabeth Sobek. So we're going to find out a bit more of who this Elizabeth Sobek is as we head towards this mission.
Don't spook the charger!
Don't spook the charger, he says as he shoots the charger. Why is this charger not attacking the others? There we go. That's what I wanted to happen. These corruption arrows turn some of the monsters against each other. Woohoo! My ride went to town. You guys didn't do so well. You didn't actually have to shoot him. That's the crazy part. So, come back here, horse. It's gonna be one of those situations I gotta go through the bandit camp. Yep. Ah. We got this guy again. What's up, dude?
I saw some of the places you'd been. The new settlers had no appreciation of craft. They'd already piled your work in a ditch. But I knew the signs to look for. The scrabble in the dirt, those surprised splashes. I did tell you we'd meet again.
Nil. Still hunting bandits?
Oh, yes. I've been sharpening my blade, anticipating the scent of the fight. Don't get me wrong, these scum are odorous. A little panic and desperation really sets it off, though, like an incense.
So, what's your knife called?
Why would someone name a knife?
So much for small talk.
Are you ready?
Just don't think this means I enjoy it.
Don't worry. We'll take your secret to their graves.
But I do enjoy it. See what we're dealing with. Boss level guys. There's two guys down there. Alright. Let's kill this guy first. Then we kill this guy second.
You're not gonna be the one to stop me.
Then you'll be dead next. Oops. Tripped and fell and landed on an arrow of fire. I hate when that happens. Some yellow up here. Can I climb this? Oh no, you're dead too. Don't you hate when you accidentally light yourself on fire? Oh, hey guy. You're fine.
Full already.
Just sleep. Just a nap. Take a little nap. Little nappy poo. Do a little dance for me, a dance on fire and flame. Fire dance. Do the fire dance. Do the fire dance. Who's next?
I'm not here.
Yeah, I'm not here. Ow.
They're not just cutthroats. Slavers, too.
No! Gonna get you!
Really?
Gonna cut you down proper.
Anybody else? Why would you do that, Aloy? Well, you got the big gun.
That's got their attention.
Oops, I shot you in the head. Slipped. Set you on fire. Oops. It's like an act of nature. It just happens from accident. How are you? How did I miss you so many times? That's just crazy. Stick move on your part. Who's next? Wait, how'd you get behind us? Clearly you want to die. That wasn't English at all.
More rain. My boots will get damp.
Yeah. There'll be a fire soon enough. Lots of fire. Let's head up top. That was a cool move. Oops. Aww. My rocket launcher is cute. Yep. Ain't it great to just inherit a place that has bodies littered all over it?
Huh? The Oseram, that's who. Whispering in our Sun King's ear.
Still. Should we over here somewhere? Where's Nil? Other side.
The old freehold lands are at the mercy of the machines now.
Remember how the blood pounded in your ears. They'll ring later, in the calm. It's a call to arms, from your inner desires.
Or a cry for help.
I wouldn't fight it.
I can tell. So you used to be a soldier. You fought for the Karja?
Oh, for them, against them. An empire always finds its wars. You can't be picky. The new king of Vod saw things differently. Called an investigation into war crimes. Aren't all wars a crime to someone? Still, I raised my hand and volunteered.
You volunteered to investigate?
No, I volunteered my confession. No sense wasting time with an investigation. I was sent to Sunstone Rock for 2 years. The trade was fair.
What were these things you did, Nil?
Acceptable things, under the circumstances.
Acceptable to who?
I don't make decisions. Let's just say the rules of engagement suited me. But rules are important. A structure. Cage. Otherwise, you know of those places, lonely places where people once were? Now just a hole cut in the world. Chances are, I was there before.
They sent you to a rock for 2 years? Is this some kind of Karja ritual?
No, Sunstone Rock is a prison, south of Meridian, south of the Raingathers. Our new Sun King is a believer in rehabilitation, as am I. In the heat of a stone cell, in the dark, I learned to focus on what was truly important to me.
Have you found a new partner yet?
I thought we were partners.
I have my own roads to follow, Nil.
And they seem to lead back to bandits. That works for me. I'm not suggesting a Karja wedding. I'm never lonely where there's killing to be done.
Time to move on.
A brief encounter for us, but the end for them. They were squalid lives anyway.
Okay, on to the main task at hand.
Don't get any ideas, stranger.
I don't know what that was, but it sounded big. Oh yeah, these behemoths. So I ran into these things. To show you. These big bastards, I ran into these today. They're sort of tough. Quite tough. And of course they're quite big as well, so that also makes it interesting to try to kick their asses. But throw enough corruption arrows at them and they'll fight themselves. Unless they're already corrupted. Which means that they're a little bit tougher than they should have been.
Down you go!
Fight each other. Kiss my ass. fight each other for a little bit. You can both kiss my ass. Okay, so which one is the equipment stash? Number 1, equipment stash. Oh, we got another corrupted zone too.
Right where he said it would be. Not a bad selection. I'll put those to use. Why are you doing this?
Because I want you to succeed. Good hunting. We'll talk later.
Wait! Damn him.
Let's take out this corrupted zone. Okay, we've got some bellowbacks. We got a bellowback and a ravager. 2 ravagers and a fire bellowback. So let's pop this guy.
Let's get on with it.
Yeah, you are corrupted. Yeah. Oh, shit. Ow. Come on. Blow up that bullet already. There it is. That's cool. Oh, I'm in a building. Can I get out of here? Ow! Can I get up there? Probably not. Aha! I can get up there. So can you. Okay. Get off it! You're dead. Ow. Die, bitch. You dead, son. Took a lot of my health to do that, though.
Should have brought a cart.
Keep wanting to press up arrow, like I'm playing Apex to select some shit. Alright, let's go sell some mysteries.
Can't be too prepared.
There are other ones?
Gotcha!
Oh, yeah!
Corrupted Watchers. Acting as guards. The Eclipse and corrupted machines. Cooperating. One happy family.
You're dead. What's up, guy?
Eclipse, just like he said.
But not the ancients buried underground.
On me! The shadow will reach you wherever you go.
Where the hell did you guys come from? You weren't here a second ago. If you were, I would have killed you. Like this.
Get down!
That's good aim.
No danger.
Fine. Do the side one. You're dead.
Put it out!
It's out.
These dig sites, they're massive.
Alright, let's get some questions answered.
All these ruins. What did the old ones do here?
You're dead, bitch.
Looks like we're introduced.
Anybody else?
First strike.
Alright. Now we're gonna blast some of this equipment off that's back. Right there. I didn't do it. It's one of the weapons off. Come on!
Makes this a little easier.
There we go.
Hide all you want.
I don't know what you're doing over there, but it don't look right. What? That couldn't have hit me.
Corruptor. Might prove a challenge.
Where the fuck am I? Get up there. Skirt!
I dropped it! Ready?
Gotcha, bitch.
What have they been uncovering here?
Alright. Let's see what we can see.
An explosion.
That does not sound good.
Another explosion.
Big, big, big explosions. You guys can't feel it rumbling in my controller, but it is a big explosion. Oh, Deathbringer. Oh, shit.
Rotate turret! And fire! All weapons operational. Time to get it moving, and be quick about it. No daydreaming.
Soon this demon will be other death-related
Has to be one of the Deathbringers Olin talked about. Fitting name. I'll never get into that tower. Unless I destroy that thing first.
How do I want to approach this?
Focus. It stopped working. I've disabled his focus. The rest is up to you.
Behind us. Steam's blasting out. I wonder if those are weak points.
Redouble your efforts!
See them.
I think I pissed it off.
Hitting that thing really hurt it.
He's dead, yay!
Oh! She's taking the high ground!
Perfect.
Did it. Those things pack a punch. All right. That Eclipse officer had a focus. Let's see what's on it.
I'm gonna loot this bad boy first. Alright.
Let's see what you have to say. What is this?
The entity lives. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
It's a big bada boom for such a little toy.
What the hell was that? Hades? Hey! Mysterious stranger, did you see that? No answer, huh? Figures. Things just keep getting stranger. I need to find a way inside the tower.
Let's head in.
Looks tight, but I can squeeze through.
Hold for identiscan.
One of these again.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Please step inside.
Dr. Sobek, you are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Farrell. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
Basement, level 4. Oh shit. Basement, level 8. Or... audio log.
The protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, quantum encryption, black quartz stuff, way beyond military grade. That's what you demanded. So that's what we delivered.
You don't code something you can't crack. All we need is a backdoor. Upload the latest service pack update and the problem goes away.
You specifically forbade us from leaving anything resembling a backdoor in code. Every protocol to Black Quartz standard. Your words. Look, if you need me to fudge some projections, it's nothing we haven't done before.
I don't need fudged projections. I need a way to reassert control over the Hearts Timor swarm.
I don't know what to tell you, Ted. You're asking the impossible.
So, codes. They needed codes of some kind to control the machines. But they got out of control. Sounds bad.
I don't want to miss any nugget of information. So we're going to go through every room that there is. Try to find every potential source of info. Oops.
A Deathbringer. Or a statue of one, anyway. A machine built to kill. And they honored it?
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Faro leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Faro Focus, to the dynamic Chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, Faro remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always surprising. Faro Automated Solutions. For every problem of life, a smart solution.
So they made the Focus. 25,000 people? That's bigger than a tribe. So they made machines and devices. I guess those things were common in their world.
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today.
Reception log. What does this have to say? Oops. I think they gave me that rope castle to try to tie down the Deathbringer. Instead I just hid. I took pot shots at it, like a champ.
What was this place? What were they doing here?
So, we get to learn something about Elizabeth Sobek, who was born... Uh-oh. Boy, did this game not know anything about what was going to happen in March of 2020. Yikes. Ted Vero, born in 2013. So we learn a little bit about Pharaoh. $353 nations. So twice what we have today.
It was a corporation. A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your Focus. They'll help you understand.
Now, I know this must seem like a bizarre change in direction. I mean, we're Pharaoh Automated Solutions, right? #1 robotics firm in the world. Why would we clear our production slate to fabricate human-operated vehicles and weapon systems, the relics of the past? All I can say at this juncture is... trust me. We will be exploiting a massive, growth opportunity by retooling and reallocating capacity according to my plan. So I will need revised projections of mass fabrication velocity across every pipeline within 36 hours.
So they were making machines, then they stopped to make other kinds of weapons? Why?
Good question, Aloy. Let's just restock our weapons while we're here.
I'd have to leave something else behind. The air. There's no smell to it, not even Old Death. Nothing natural.
Huh. Can't squeeze through that one, okay?
Another cave-in. But I could get through.
What we got here? Complaint. Ow.
Looks like I can climb here. I'll bet I can use that as a ramp to get back up.
Sure you can, but first we look around. Oh wait. I already went through here. Oh, I'm back in the lobby. Back in the lobby. So up we go.
I can't spare the weight.
No, go the other way. There you go. No, it's a broken ladder, so I don't want to fall down.
Made it.
Decent sized conference room. Campus log.
So people were angry at Faro, at the corporation. They blamed this place for something. Something bad.
Spiritual summit. Why do you want me
Looks
to
like the way up.
go that way?
What's left of it.
Well, I'm not going to go up. I'm going to go in here. Nothing around the edges, but I know we got shit in the middle. So, let's start here.
The FSP-5 Khopesh provides a one-size-fits-all solution to main battle force capability. Metamaterial construction delivers unmatched recoil dampening. allowing you to field any weapon package that conforms to your budget needs and conflict resolution profile. Patented biomass conversion systems allow extended emergency operations with minimal environmental impact. Multilinear target processing provides simultaneous real-time threat analysis and legal review for autonomous domestic operations. Or control can be slaved to the swarm's neural network for weapons-free force application. Either way, when it's time to call out the big guns, it's time to call Khopesh.
The Deathbringer. So this was the heavy hitter. Main battle force indeed.
The BOR-7 Horus. Imagine your complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine network. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection, the Horus's onboard manufacturing capabilities mean you'll never get stuck waiting for the next arms delivery. Simply redefine your force parameters, and the Horus will fabricate additional units to fill the ranks for an affordable per-unit licensing fee. Meanwhile, the biomass conversion systems of other Chariot line models allow them to keep the Horus fueled, repaired, and ready, extending its operational tolerances beyond that of any competing Titan-class platform. That's the Horus advantage. Always regulating, always ready. The future of automated warfare made real today.
The Metal Devil. So these were Faro machines too. Manufacturing capabilities. They can make more of themselves. Then how would you ever stop them?
Those must be what they use in the cauldrons.
The ACA-3 Scarab combines conventional and information warfare capabilities in one package, designed for high-speed, all-terrain reconnaissance. It boasts the world's highest survivability rating of any Scout-class autonomous agent. Maybe it's the Scarab's emergency biomass conversion systems that ensure it always makes it back to base, even if fuel supply lines have been interdicted. Or maybe it's the Scarab's ability to slave enemy robots to its own network. Now that's force multiplication. Add a prehensile manipulator arm that can handle a host of functions, from 360-degree less lethal riot management to surgical repairs of allied Chariot line models. And you've got the workhorse of any cutting-edge peacekeeping fleet.
The Corruptor. Slave enemy robots to its own network. It sounds like it's talking about how it corrupts machines. Gonna be a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek.
Not
Plants
easy
can
at
find a
all.
way to hang on up here. Guess I can too.
Go this way first. Is there any reason to drop down there? Doesn't look like it. Why'd you go and do that?
Forget the cold.
This
Think of the
began when they
skin.
engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now, I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The Peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate. Now, what I can promise you, can absolutely assure you, is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. That a day's coming when none of this will matter.
Peacekeepers. That's what they called their machines. They were built for war, not peace. No space.
Alright, go through here. Another text mail. Don't fall, Aloy. That didn't sound good. Alright, I'm not going up, I'm going down because I think I might have missed something. That hurt a little bit. Okay, that's where I would have gone in had I stopped here. Don't know why that's there. Nothing down there. So we head up this way. And then we keep going up. Hmm. That was the closed door.
A way up. All it takes is a few good handholds. All right, made it. Wonder what we'll find. Another power cell. This should help me get to that ancient armor.
Hell yeah, it will. That'll be our next stop, too. Because that armor looks badass.
I'd have to ditch something.
Got some nice mountaintops. And a lot of fog and stuff. Alright.
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy Alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
Alright, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You've screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So, spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Take a meeting in the mines.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then.
Gotta get her sitting. Now, lay down. That's quite funny. Just another day in the office. Anyway, back to the game.
And I'll take that lunch. Alone. Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots.
Peacekeepers.
That consume biomass as fuel.
In emergencies.
And you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean.
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted. The Faro robots threatened all life on Earth. But somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
A final file has been recovered.
So those robots are eating up some biomass. They went ape shit. Started eating all the biomass and making more.
Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I am speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
Oh, snap.
God forgive me.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish. Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Faro robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime, and what you want to know is my name. Silence. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
You have no idea what I've been through. How hard it's been. My whole life, I grew up not knowing who I am or where I came from, and then come the Eclipse trying to kill me just because I look like this Elizabeth Sobek woman.
And they killed the man who raised you and you found in the mountain as a baby. I already know this through your focus.
The point is, every time I take a step forward, the answers slip farther from my grasp. You just don't understand.
It's not that I don't understand, Aloy. It's that I don't care. If the answers keep slipping away every step you take, then you best start running to catch up. Maybe then you'll realize just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you've still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Pharaoh robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself. Now, if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
You said you've known for some time that Pharaoh war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
I really enjoy the work that that actor does. I don't know what his name is off the top of my head, but it makes me want to go back and watch Fringe. Just because he's really good in it. What's his name? He's in a bunch of stuff, but...
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice, that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is... complicated.
His name is Lance Reddick. That's the name of the actor. I really like him.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals, mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Oseram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the Eastern Mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved. Well, getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least. U.S. Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
Incorrect. That's not where we go next.
It's cold. The scrapes.
All right. So, actually, should we go to the vantage point and take a look out? Yeah, let's do that. Let's go to this vantage point. I want to see what's over here. I'm curious if it's going to show me the building as it was, or if it's going to show me something else. That's not a place I can hide.
Never know when I might need these.
Yeah, that's some tall bush. Some tall brush. Come here so I can take you over. Get him.
I think I could override even machines like you if I found out.
That wasn't so bad. Okay, let's go for this viewpoint. It's way up there. How the hell? Oh. Apparently there's a route. Oh, that's what the building used to look like.
A pocket shit storm tour. Day one. Where better to start than at the end. Or where the end started, anyway. Ground zero. Where it all came crashing down. My career first. Then everything else. And I mean everything.
Oh, that's cool that you could sort of see the structure through the cloud cover and fog. That's really cool. That's a cool touch.
Can't carry more.
That was almost a disaster. But now we teleport. And we're teleporting down to... We're going back to the... Oh, that's where the Graveyard is, which is next to Banuk. Okay. We're going down to... That's not right. These rooms. The bunker. I think I gotta go to this one. No, I'll go to this one. We're gonna go get our suit of armor. Our baller suit of armor. So that the rest of the game we look like a super badass. Pretty sure we've been playing with the effects of the suit anyway, so I think it just gives you that extra shielding. But I just want to have it for the rest of the game because it looks awesome. Let's do this.
That's two. It's some kind of code. Maybe there's a clue nearby. I think the old ones use numbers like this to indicate time.
12, 15, 18, 21, 0. The 12, 15,
maybe there's some more information nearby. Something that will tell me how this works.
18.
Looks like each dial has 4 positions. Maybe if I get each dial in the right position. Did it. Now to check the door. Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps. Got too much already. Just need to install these power cells. That should do it.
I need more power cells. Well, that's not fair.
These numbers. They must be related to segments of a circle.
That's not fair. We're just gonna... Oh, we can't teleport out of here. Fuck. Still can't. Yeah, now I'm on the overworld. I'm gonna have to look up how to get the other cells. I don't know if they're in the cauldrons or if they're somewhere else. Okay, let's... Don't need that anymore. Let's go here and grab this side quest.
Charcoal smoke to a dozen forges. Work.
Look, I've got a pair of sturdy on my hand.
Hey.
Okay. Stupid game. It's gonna make me wait to get the rest of the cells.
I've calluses older than you.
I have calluses enough if you want to test me.
She sparks. I believe it, Flamehair. Petra Forge woman.
Aloy. Machine hunter.
Machine hunter, eh? Huh. I could have a use for you. Straight of it is, we're being muscled out of our own claim. That's why I've been working on this scrap-spitting beast. It's a dispute settler.
What is this place, Petra?
The Free Heap. Free because we answered to no one but ourselves, the metal, and the dust storms. And the heap's back there. A scrapyard, piled by Oseram past, from the leavings of the old ones. Breathe it in. Get the smell in you.
Smoke. And sweat.
Living in the trees has dulled your senses. I can taste 5 metals just in my spit.
So all this scrap was left by the ancients. Was it a battlefield?
Stockpile maybe. Or a rubbish heap. Packed so tight it all fused together. Those old ones tossed away more than we'll ever know.
So you're a forge woman. You run the forge and the town too.
The town is the forge, and everyone pulls their weight. The right way to do it, without all the Ealdormen having their say. If we were back in the claim, Oseram land, 3 days argument anytime someone wants to hammer in a bolt.
Sounds infuriating.
Oh, it is. But we like arguing. You need hot air to keep a furnace burning. Still, some traditions aren't up for debate. I would have ended up Petra Forge wife. How do you like the sound of that?
I don't think it fits you.
Good answer. That's why I left. I was steel young from the forge then. Could make anything of myself before I cooled in my ways.
But don't you want to know? To understand what it all meant?
Nah. Some delvers spend their whole lives trying to make sense of it. Not me. What it means is there's good smelting here. Yeah, don't need to understand a forest to chop down the trees for your arrows.
If you did, you'd know Ridgewood makes better shafts.
Careful, you'll scald your tongue with that fire. I don't pine for the old ones. They had their time. Their works are finished. All their inventions are under mountains now, rust on bones. My sisters and brothers of the Forge will make a new world.
So you left your homeland and came here?
Went to Meridian. Everyone does. Joined the work gangs on the Great Elevator. We finished just as the Mad King got a taste for blood. So I spat and swore I'd find a place for everyone who stuck with me. We lived job to job until the war ended. Then we came upon this old Oseram camp. Long abandoned, metal piled up high. A place to start again. A place to leave my mark. When I was your age, I thought the lasting mark came from the hardest strike.
I suppose you know better now that you're an elder.
Trade secret.
This weapon you're working on, I've never seen anything like it. Your design?
See my face in it, can you? This one's mother helped reclaim Meridian back in the day. A job like that isn't done with strategy. They needed to shake the walls, turn the Mad Sun King's army to blood and feathers. What's that face for?
Weapons with such power.
It's not the weapon, Flamehair, it's the wielder. If that siege had touched the Great Elevator, they'd have answered to me. Good work, that elevator. Story in every chain link. I'll make you suffer them one day if you like. This beast doesn't have a story yet. Too heavy to carry, eats metal like a snap moth.
You said you're being pushed out of your territory.
Out of the junk heap. A pack of scrappers came snuffling in just after we opened a good seam of weapon parts. And now we've got a standoff with a gang of bandits at our foundry. They blockaded us out. They're sitting on our power cells. Guess they like shiny things. Well, to finish up our defenses, I need those parts and cells. In and out job. Keep your hands clean.
I'm not afraid of getting them dirty.
Aren't you a blast of air from the bellows?
If I had right of rule, I'd have taken the town first. More slaves for digging up lightning boxes.
Then make your claim for it when the others get here. Won't be long now.
No turning back.
We've got company. Oh!
Death's coming for you.
There we go.
All this scrap. Dragged here from who knows where and when.
Jesus.
They're still looking. Bandits have a good defense. Better spot all their sentries before I look for the power cells.
She's gone!
Still got company.
Let's make this quick.
I see something.
I hate this weapon.
You dead. It's too dark,
There,
I can't see
a power
shit.
cell.
Got these power cells, I should just take it back to the fucking bunker. Gonna have 3 of them. I need 3 of them.
No room.
You're fine.
Okay, done. Now to get into the Scrapper's Run and find those weapon parts.
You'll get yours when the clan blows in. Town's good as torched.
Come on, then. Lots of scrappers prowling. Hope they haven't stripped the parts already. The scrappers made that pile. Let me find something Petra can use. Fast. Just stay out of their way for now.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Back to Petra. I've been in the scrapyard long enough.
Teleport to Petra!
Petra, I have the parts you wanted, but there are more bandits coming. The rest of their clan. They want to take the town.
Do they now? Hold this thing steady while I give it a voice. Then we'll let it talk terms for us. Now take it up and brace yourself. Don't press it against your hips if you ever want to use those for...
All right, I got it. heavy. All I can do to hold it up. Ugh. Come on, then, if you're coming!
Run this forged dirt town red, boys!
Heh, manners.
Well, the hell's the point of having a weapon in my hands? I can't use it.
Walk slower here. Now they have places to be.
Taste this!
Show yourself, you miserable chop.
Oh shit.
She's working well so far. Room for improvement on the gun. No complaints about the gunner.
Who's next?
Anyone but a bandit clan would pull back now.
Come on, you fuckheads! They only have one cannon! Run now! I'll make it quick.
Kill that guy already, will ya?
To your positions!
Ah! They're gathering under the bridge, Aloy. Bring it down on them.
What? It's your bridge.
Bridges come and go. Shoot it down. Oh boy. Whoa! Might have overdone it a little. Now, I'm no soldier, but I'd call that a rout.
That's fun.
Oh, my teeth hurt from all that.
That's interesting. Need a leather strap to bite down on, perhaps. We'll give those wretches a sky burial. That's fancy talk for leaving them out for the birds. More than they'd have done for us if this thing didn't work.
If it didn't work? It could have not worked?
It isn't finished. That's why we're testing it. Now, you had your Nora toys to fight with. Saying goes, you can only trust metal. But my trust was placed well in you. You're owed, Aloy Machine Hunter. I won't forget it.
Neither will I, Petra. Whoa. Still feel the lightning snap in my hair.
There's plenty of work here, but none I like.
Are you looking for something?
Can't see hide nor hair of my friends. They went after a herd of behemoths, and now they're overdue.
Only seasoned hunters go after machines like that. Can't they handle themselves?
It's not them I'm worried about. We need special cables from those behemoths to keep our cannons firing. If they miss the herd, Petra will hand me my hide. I never should have agreed to that trade.
What trade did you agree to?
Petra assigned me and Baladja the task of getting cables from that herd. But Jorgris and Baladja are meant for each other, like hammer and steel. They just don't realize it. So I agreed to trade duties with him to, hurry things along.
Didn't Baladja wonder why?
It was her idea. Now I'm worried it worked too well. If they're so busy snogging that they miss the herd, it'll be my skin on the line.
Where did you last see them?
Right here, before they left. Off they went, arguing the whole way.
What were they arguing about?
How best to follow the herd. Jorgris is good with a bow, but he could get lost in his own home. What have I done?
Why not explain what happened to Petra?
If you want to tell Petra, be my guest. Maybe she'll blow her top at you and tire herself out before she gets to me. I would run off in search of them, but since Jorgris took my place, I have his spot on guard duty.
I can look for your friends. Where have they gone?
They were headed to the Arch, northwest of here, to watch for the herd. I hope they've found their way there. If we miss that herd, we won't be able to keep our cannons firing. I'll throw myself into this fire if I've risked our freedom.
Let's keep that as a last resort. I'll do what I can.
Salutations.
Always so pale. A few minutes at the forge, the heat'll put some color in your cheeks.
I don't need a forge for that. Rushing into the wilds should do it.
What's lit your fire this time?
I can handle it.
No doubt you can, but if it involves Free Heap, I need to hear about it.
You sent 2 hunters after a herd. They've gone missing.
Well, they couldn't have. Caliph could find a needle in a slag heap. Unless he didn't go. Careless, two-fisted smelter. What'd he do?
Traded places with Jorgris.
By fire and spit!
What are you gonna do about this trade?
Waste of Caliph's time and mine. Jorgris and Baladja didn't need his push. They're bound together. Just like in the forge. You let the weight of the hammer do the work, not the arm. Never figured Caliph for a tender sort.
You're not angry?
Oh, I'll make him sweat it. But one thing I've learned, some things will happen no matter what you do.
Why did you need behemoth cables from that herd?
Those cables make the best fuses for our cannons. Even so, they wear out fast and we always need more. Our guns keep us strong and free. Without them, we're easy scrap for bandits and machines.
You could trade for them.
Some supplies we need to get on our own, or we're dependent on others. That's a burden we won't bear.
But you asked me for help.
Some burdens are welcome.
Why the urgency with this herd?
Once that herd hits the cauldron, it'll be out of our reach, and another won't come for a long while. We need those cables, and we've got to take them now. If you find those 2, send them back in one piece. If you bring me behemoth cables while you're at it, I'd be beholden to you.
Careful. It could become a habit.
Guess this one's the closest. I mean, it's not super far. I'll just take my magical force. Move your ass, horsey. Alright, yeah, that campfire lit? Okay. Let's take a different route.
I need to find more about that machine to override it. Another cauldron?
Got us this far.
You had us wandering for hours. Someone's coming.
Are you Jaw Grease and Balaja? Caliph sent me to look for you.
He did? Now Petra must know we lost the herd.
No, I lost it.
I don't care who lost it. Just, why don't I track it down for you?
I couldn't let you do that. It was my responsibility, not yours or his.
We saw 3 behemoths and some shell walkers in the herd. It won't be easy alone.
I can sneak up on the herd better without conversation.
Arguing, you mean? I'll go with you alone. Jorgrees can ask his incessant questions to the wind.
Why did you even agree to the trade if you can't stand a minute of my presence? If you weren't...
Enough! Jaw Grease, Balaja asked you to switch with Caliph so she could spend time with you.
What?
And if I heard right, Jaw Grease led you off course so he could spend more time talking with you.
Really?
Now, you talk it out while I get those behemoth cables. Where did you last see the herd?
Oh, up on that ridge. And take some arrows with you.
Thanks. Got it. So they last saw the convoy here, huh? Where were they going?
What's up, little fox?
They must have wanted to follow the river. I hear them now.
Let's turn one of you into an asshole. And while you become an asshole, I'm gonna turn... Got it.
That'll keep you busy. Go up. The right kind of corruption.
I'm not here. Go fight the corrupted one. Thank you. No, why are you coming back for? Fight each other, damn it, not me. I'm not here. Thank you.
Oh.
Blow up, damn it. Gotcha, bitch.
Brew that up later.
Back to the camp. Fast travel style.
You've got those behemoth cables, don't you? I knew you'd come through.
And Jagris and Baladia should be along. Eventually.
We've been expecting you ever since they came back. Whatever you did, it worked. Now they're off snogging in the shed.
Finally. She put me on guard duty for a month, so I'm glad it was worth it. Thank you.
No problem.
I see you survived their bickering.
Barely.
I could say they struggle in love because they're young, but the old rarely fare better. Thank you, Aloy, for enduring them.
Good. Good. Next up, we're gonna swing across over here and get this. Yep, right here. And we're going to wrap up with whatever side mission this is.
Why have you come to Sunfall? The Grave Hoard is where you belong.
You make it sound so attractive, Silence. What if we pass some
The Eclipse knows you're alive, Aloy. If their agents see you at Sunfall, you will be overwhelmed.
Well, that's certainly ominous. She's very pale. Is she unwell?
Yes. She's a fighter, but the fever on her won't lift. It only burns hotter. Her name is Shiana, my sister.
Isn't there anyone in Sunfall who can help?
We're refugees. We know our place. And there's only one healer in the territory. He's difficult. His soul is in shadow.
His soul is in shadow.
Galiv. That's him. He's very clever, but he has little care for people. Perhaps the desert scoured it all away. Perhaps he was always like that. Either way, I know he won't help us.
Well, I'll see about that. Where would I find him?
Last I heard, he was patching up soldiers at Blazon Arch. another border battle.
Uther the traitor? This must be some horrible
I'll
mistake.
keep the moon from your...
I'm not sure I...
So where do you want me to go? You want me to go all the way down here? I don't have any fighters down on the way. Damn it.
To know what's making the machine so hostile. Whatever work the mercenaries are doing, at least the Carja don't have to debase ourselves with it.
Come here, magic horse. We ride.
What else you got?
You guys look a little bit polygonal.
Burn the filth out of
Shouldn't have gotten in the way.
Blades for hire, sneaking around, sniffing out disloyalty. This sort of makes me anxious.
Are you Galeev? The healer?
I had planned to spend the day gazing at the lands of my exile and feeling sorry for myself, but you're not from Sunfall, so this could be interesting.
I came from the tent city there. There's a sick girl. Her brother told me about you.
The answer is no.
What?
No, I can't spare the medicine, nor my time to administer it. My resources are already spread thin, thin as the soiled cloths I have to use for dressings.
Why won't you help?
Look at it from my perspective. What meager goods I can get must be smuggled in. That's expensive. The behemoth's share goes to the military. Of course, there are the demands of the Citadel. Helis's kestrels are so prone to sticky ends. What's left, that's for the nobles, who can pay well for my services.
Look at it from my perspective. A little girl is sick.
I think we're calling to each other across an ideological impasse.
What's stopping me from just making you do it?
I'd have to cause a situation. And you wouldn't harm the only healer disgraced enough to work for the Shadow Carja, would you?
Well, we've only just met, but yes, it's tempting.
And take it up with the Citadel. They decide who lives and dies. Nothing you can do would compare to my punishment if I use the last of my stock on a tent girl.
You're kind of an ass, healer.
There's no cure for a conscience, but in this line of work, I've built up an immunity to it. And yet, if you feel so strongly about this one girl, perhaps we can make a deal. My charity for a Thunderjaw heart.
That's not how charity works.
It is how deals work. You'd settle my debts. For a while.
I already have the part.
Wow, we could already have a deal. Quickly now, let's salve your poor conscience.
See to the girl, and it's yours. Not before.
Oh, please. On my oath, this girl will survive to see our sad future. You and I shouldn't be seen together. Go on to the slums ahead of me. I'll find you presently. You do stand out in a crowd.
And teleport back.
Apparently we're entrusting delicate matters to savages.
It's you. Hello again.
I've brought someone to see your sister.
How did you... What did we do to deserve... No, wait. I don't even want to ask, in case a shadow passes over and it's gone.
Smart boy.
She'll have his full attention, won't she?
Once I'm freed of other distractions, yes.
You know what I miss most about Meridian? Everything.
What's stopping the Outlanders from taking their payment and betraying us?
Good. Good. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and... What's this one? Oh, that's the new camp. I'm not going to do that one yet. I want to do this Aaron's sister stuff next. But that's going to be tomorrow. Because I'm just going to go to Meridian. And we're going to call it an evening. So while we wait for this loading screen, yeah. I'm not going to finish off with another photo because I took the one up top, so that'll be the photo for this one. Yeah, generally, it was good stuff. We'll learn a bit more about what is going on in the world before, so we learned all about Elizabeth Sobel and the machines that are eating all of the stuff. All of the biomatter in the world, so they had to do something to stop the machines, and we don't know yet what that was or what that is. So we will find out a bit more next time when we start back up here in Meridian and take this stuff to its natural conclusion. Well, I mean, we're not going to finish the game till next time, so don't worry about that one. But we're going to learn a bit more about what's going on with the world. First, we'll figure out what's going on with Aaron's sister. Is she alive or is she dead? And then we'll probably end up doing a little bit more with maybe trying to get, there's one power cell that I can get now, so that should be possible, that should be doable, but we'll take care of that then at that point. So thanks again for joining me. This has been another episode of Opportunity Assassins Plays Horizon Zero Dawn. As always, I've been your host, Jake, the OG assassin himself, and we'll pick up right here in Meridian next time on this next episode of Opportunity Assassins Plays. Thanks for joining. Give us a like, subscribe, all that fun shit. Find us over on Facebook and share with everyone that you know. Catch you on the next one. Light it.